Come and fight.
All right, then. Mole gets his share from the fees, but only the winner gets... So, what would you say to a wee bet? You know, mighty kind of you.
Get moving, you lazy bones.
Wanker!
I feel quite hungry!
It's not safe here.
Oh, it's you. Back already?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
It sure does. Go on then.
Apparently,
How was
the
it?
city council.
Such a wanker, and he kicks my ass.
What do you mean, wanker? Getting your ass kicked?
Just you wait. Zavish will run here. Take the...
But what good
No
of
place like it.
fortifications you can't defend? I'll tell you. No fucking
God
good at
grant
all.
you
I'm
good.
sorry. I didn't say I wouldn't contribute, but I'm not giving them a single groschen. One beer. Keep close to the others. It's not safe here.
Huh? Shall we fight?
I've got a bit of a dry throat.
Would you like to raise a cup with me?
Do I know you?
Of course. We were drinking together in the King's...
The King Solomon?
Well, no, not yet.
Zavish.
Well,
For all I care. But you're paying.
here's something to drink.
I was pretty damn thirsty.
Now do you feel...
No, not yet.
Another drink?
You're a fella I don't meet every day.
Well... Shall we fight?
Ah! But what do you say to a bet first?
Get up.
Suck. Well, I...
Down the other side of his
Kick his teeth out the other side of his face!
There's no escape!
What kind of shit is that?
Rip his guts out!
You're boring me. Try a little. Hurry up. I have to take a piss. Turn him ass backwards. Didn't see that one coming, eh? Hurry up. I have to take a piss.
Could beat him in a fight. Push his face in, kick his teeth, rip his guts out of his face!
You're boring me. Try a little. Didn't see that one coming, eh? 2-on-1. What kind of shit is that? You call that a...
Kick his teeth out! Even our much
Cheers.
even our much beat him in his face!
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. Awful things happen here.
Why'd you ask?
Good fight.
Good, good. Or is that from the drink? You get the whole bet.
A man might be calling for the priest, but women are made of stronger.
I'll drop by and visit her sometime.
Feel free.
I'm looking for someone called...
Nah.
I heard he comes...
Aye?
So, does he come here?
Keep your nose out. If you want to snoop around here, go and see
Where can I find...
in the alehouse.
What does that mean?
I reckon you'll think.
Who is he?
You'll find out.
I'll be off then.
Huh? I'm the best.
Shall we fight?
No problem. So, come and bet.
Well...
Now.
I don't think so.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. Awful things happen here.
You lousy bastard! I've been crushing men's bones for so long, and then this squirt comes along and... Fuck me!
You know how it is. Everything has to end someday.
Yeah, fuck you. You should tell Mole about it. His head's gonna... Maybe I'll inherit this place then. Excuse me.
Needs to simmer a bit longer.
Careful.
Greetings, my friend.
I won all the fights.
No fucking way. Goliath isn't the undefeated champion anymore. Who'd have reckoned?
Couldn't last forever.
Anyway, the reward is yours. Here you go. One for Damian, another for Zavish, the third for Goliath, and a fourth one, just for surviving.
Thanks.
By the way, if you haven't had enough fighting yet, go and look around the cemetery at St. Bartholomew at night.
The cemetery? It's a bit late for fights there, isn't it?
If you meet who I'm talking about, you'll be glad if you don't end up staying there.
What's new in the city?
Nothing much. If you're looking to make some coin, I don't know about anything new.
Is that today's special, or is it part of the decor? I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you, and you don't look like you fit in here.
How about I invite you for a drink? We'll have a beer, chat about life.
You ain't got a clue, do you? Fellas don't come to this place for booze. You cough up a bit of glint, and I'll tell you about Goatskin. But don't bother trying to get matey with me.
I hope it'll be worth it.
That depends how much that wretch is worth to you. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here.
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No, but there was Jews among them, and that's pretty odd. Seeing it.
Why did they give him such a beating?
Well, Goatskin is a right knobhead. But I reckon this time it was the last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he would. Spy for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest. And he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. You don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradec and the horse market. He goes after drunks. So I try asking in the local drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
Why didn't you defend Goatskin? Isn't he one of you?
He is and he ain't. I'm no saint, but that goat, I ain't saying we don't look out for each other.
I'm sure you know the town better than me.
Between the horse market and Hradec, there's and then there's the big bathhouse. It belongs to...
Any others?
None I know.
Thanks.
I wish you luck then. He ain't... Once you're done with him, come by and see us. Seems after all you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the light.
If you've got some job for me, you can tell me straight up. So what kind of work do you have for me?
A job worthy of yours. Just a little test to see that you're not as dim-witted. What is Wycliffe's first thesis?
When our Lord Jesus Christ commanded us to repent, he wanted to believe his whole life to be one of repentance.
Well done, brother! Second question. Which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
The commoners.
Correct! The Reformation must start from the bottom and ignite like a flame in the hearts of all, so that in the end the Holy Church itself will be set ablaze with purifying fire.
I knew right away that the people who meet here in the hole are a different bunch.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see who's the pauper. Last question. Who is the rightful king of Bohemia?
Wenceslas. There's no doubt about it.
Indeed. All right. Now let's talk about the job. Maybe this will disappoint you a little, but it concerns Wenceslas's brother. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
Are you not mixed up with the Millers in any way? Or
The Millers are just village... They care little for the future of the kingdom. We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals of equality and brotherhood. Worldly justice is as fickle as a common...
Justice for me or the Gala? Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, one must be willing... Sigismund is a usurper. And the church and the magistrates are but a lowly horse spreading... As long as we go against Sigismund, and honour the scripture.
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed by Sigismund's presence in B. Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience. As for me, I will go to the town hall with my head held high. But you?
Don't worry. I was just teasing you. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your operation here.
We are who we are, and we do what we do. Like the early church of Jesus' apostles, in unity and fidelity to his words. I'm in charge. I plan all our missions. Goliath is the muscle. Knuckles, well, he mostly complains. But we're all equal. We share the profits equally, but we want to drive Sigismund.
How can I join?
You want to join us already? That's great. We're not particular about formalities. Let's just have a...
Here's to the guild.
To the guild. That reminds me. I'd like to throw a feast for the poor. The bigger...
Didn't you say you were just ordinary people with no money?
We are. And this is where Sigismund comes in. Because he's going to pay for the feast out of...
That was a good one.
Me? No. Listen careful. Sigismund seized land down in the valley near Pach and built his personal warehouse right under our noses. There he stores fancy foods and gifts for his commanders. Sausages, smoked meats, fancy delicacies from Italy, Hungary. While we're eating porridge and you will steal all the food you can carry from that warehouse. And as a nice token, you will leave there... Let's see... What would you leave there?
Nothing.
You're such a cheapskate, aren't you? No way. It would be... Nicer to leave a head of cabbage for him. Get at least one head from the greengrocer and leave it there for Sigismund. Let him eat for once what we have in our bowls almost every day. But I'm warning you right now, no violence. Don't even think about slitting anyone's throat in that warehouse. The job isn't to punish some poor sod on guard duty. Is that clear?
Got it. What should I do with the stolen food?
You'll give it to the beggars. Let them feast. It's not hard to find poor people in the town. Just go to the gates or churches, and you'll surely come across some. There are also tents full of them in Minor Street, Church Street or Cobblers. When you're done, come and see me.
Sigismund will be fucking livid he can't enjoy his... Can I expect any help from you?
If you need some tools, stop. That's all I can help you.
All right.
Good luck.
A fine day for some fine wares.
Behold what happens when people seek to elevate themselves above others. They would have us believe they were
They're called ladders, and that's exactly what I'm paid to do.
Rules. They stole the fine flute of a merchant from Tarmac and defiled it with songs that no decent soul could ever have.
You've got enough to go around.
Come and take your pick. New wares.
Brothers in booze. Anna's tiny tent. Give us some liquor to get in her knickers. Port. How I love port. A pussy purring in my sleeve. Shitting in my drink. Be a roller.
What's that? Hey! You're not allowed here.
Lovely park.
Do you want me to arrest you?
Welcome. Take a look around.
Don't be coy. My wares will bring you joy.
Careful.
Christ, pardon me.
Huh? What?
Hands off the door.
Was willst du, Fremder? What do you want?
Has anyone sold you a manuscript recently?
Indeed. A very nice piece of work. All
Yeah, I suppose you were wondering how someone who looked...
exactly.
Then why did you buy it?
So that nothing would happen to it, of course. Supposing he couldn't sell it, what then? It could end up thrown in a ditch, or worse.
Fair enough.
Well, he did ask me about the local cobblers. Said he wanted
And where did you send him?
to the town centre.
You can't just stroll around here without so much as a by your leave.
Get moving!
Stay close to the others. It's not safe here.
Was wünschst du?
Have you taken someone on recently?
There was a fella. I already have an apprentice, but I bought his shop is a few dollars.
Would you repair?
Great. Happy to be of service. Take care, sir.
Be careful. God is punishing us for our
Good
sins.
day to you. Good day, sir.
Would you repair?
Excellent. What do you need?
Tell me about your sword.
It's really wonderful. I never thought I could become a sword fighter, but Master Emerald did a great job thinking it all up.
Was there a youngster?
There was a fella.
And did you take him on?
I did. Just in the workshop at the back. But why?
No, he's not in trouble.
Go ahead then.
I'll have a look.
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time then.
Henry, what are you doing here?
You weren't expecting to see me again so soon, were you?
I wasn't. That is, I'm glad to see you again, Henry.
Really? Why? So that you can explain to me why you played such a dirty trick on me?
I'm sorry, Henry. I really didn't mean to trick you.
You told me that you were going to plant the stuff on pivots and that everything would be returned afterwards.
Yeah, I told you that.
Well, then why the fuck didn't you? Why did you disappear? Why did you steal those things? Christ's sake. This way you've lost Ursula completely.
Henry, I lost her the day I was born, Paul. Even if Pivettes didn't get her, I'd never have got her father's blessing.
So why did you ask me to steal those things?
I really thought for a while that it all made sense. After all, Pivettes is such an asshole. But then
what?
But then I realized what a nasty thing it would be to do. Even though he is an arsehole, Pivettes didn't deserve that. And Ursula certainly didn't.
Why didn't you tell me you changed your mind? Why didn't you stop me?
I don't know. I suppose I was tempted by the coin I could get for those things.
So it was just the coin you were after?
Don't you understand, Henry? Without that silver, I'd never be able to leave the village or start learning a trade. I'd spend the rest of my life breaking my back for someone else as a hired hand. What kind of life is that?
When did you change your mind?
When I went to see Ursula's father.
You wanted to ask for her hand? Even though he'd already promised her to Pivets?
No. I just wanted to talk to him out of giving her to Pivets. Because he's such a bastard. You know, I wanted to be sure there was no other way than the trick we thought up.
And what did he say to you?
He said he's known that long since. But he wouldn't be around for long and he didn't want Ursula to be left alone. At that moment, I realized how shameful it was. What I was doing.
Because of him?
That too. But mostly because of Ursula.
Why didn't you ask for a coin?
And who'd give it to me? Don't tell me you would.
I'd give you coin. You only had to ask. It never had to go this far.
But I never believed anyone would be that generous.
What am I to do with you now? The captain at Suchdol is looking for you.
Henry, please. Tell him anything but the truth. Look, I finally got myself a decent livelihood here.
Right, I won't say a word to anyone about this.
But what will you tell the captain?
I'll think of something. Maybe that you went to Prague.
Henry. Thank you. Take care for now.
Fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
From sin. Satan is going around our city, and the only defense is
Come, take your pick!
Nobody's buying
Wade, fair prices, fine wares.
Did you hear about what the Bellin...
Careful.
Good day to you.
Are you in charge of the construction of St. Barbara's? I hear you sent for a black...
Johann Parler is my name, from the Parler building.
I'm truly pleased to meet you, sir.
Close, but not quite. I need...
Well, if you're paying decent, a pile of groschen can please a fella so much that he...
It seems we see eye to eye. But you've never heard of my father, Pete?
I can't say as I...
He had a divine gift, but he didn't get the chance to see all of his wonderful buildings completed. That task fell...
Well, it must be a great honor to continue with...
Honor? A great response. Imagine I make a bad decision, or make a mistake in the calculations. And this building, which my father oversaw for so many years, and that's why construction work is going slower than I'd hoped. Therefore, I'd like to conceal a protective talisman among the roof beams of the cathedral.
What?
Talismans don't grow on trees. I know of 3 here in town.
I think I'm beginning to under...
The first is the horseshoe hanging above the door of the tailors at the horse market. They say he once got lost in a snowstorm, and St. Martin
My word.
Don't speak, just listen. The next talisman is a commemorative coin set into the... And the third is a nail somewhere in the beams of the potter's house in the Czech Quarter. They say he... I want you to get all 3. Smelt them down, and forge an axe out of them that I can use to protect St. Barbara's. Putting a carpenter's axe in the truss work is an old tradition.
And no one will know it's made out of a horseshoe and a coin. All right, I'll do it.
It'll be more than good, have no fear. But don't come to see me before it's done. Till we meet again.
Hmm? You aren't allowed here. Come now, you've no right to be here. Are you really
there's
going
so
to
many
make
nails
me look
here.
for you? And for
You
such
won't
a
miss
try.
just one.
Hey! You can't just walk around here without. You have learned how to do that.
Do your shopping here.
Did you see the hole by the basket? Don't you stop. The siege has been going on for ages. And the city
Kochst du
walls
heute
still
Abend?
haven't been repaired.
Aye, aye.
Not only have they not been repaired, people are stealing the stones. Suddenly, everyone's got a pet. Don't they have anyone on guard?
I have some new... I think I found that goat skin fella. I mean, it seems he's hiding out, because...
If they're after him,
only I don't know where to look for him. And that he robs someone every now and again.
if the worst comes to the worst, you can. But it might be wise to try. And nearby, there's an alehouse where the
Can't hurt to ask.
Aye. Or you could try go to the bathhouse and show you've got lots of coin. You look pretty decent. That ought to do the trick.
Decent? My, what a compliment.
My humble apologies. You look magnificent, of course. All the girls in Kuttenberg will be just yearning for you to lead them to the altar.
Thanks. You look pretty decent yourself.
You're right. It doesn't sound all that flattering.
I'll be on my way.
Good luck.
Aye. Thou shalt not covet the
Stay close to the others. It's not safe here.
You shouldn't. I'm sorry.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
taking their time again.
Good.
Be careful. God is punishing us for our sins.
I apologize.
One beer, please.
Maybe another time. I'm not hungry right now.
I'm sorry.
Keep close to the others. It's not safe here.
Good afternoon.
Was ist denn los? Ein Bier bitte!
Up to our knees in a river of shit.
Christ, pardon me.
I'd at least leave you a groschen for that commemorative coin. I reckon that'd just make you angry.
Be careful.
You have a kind master, eh? Much? Halt! Aye, I'm talking to you.
A good-looking man, man.
I'm sorry.
I apologize. You shouldn't be out here alone like this. Awful things have been happening here.
I apologize.
What does that mutt want over here?
Who goes there? You've no business here.
Well, are you going? Away with you. Get going, right now! Clear off! You can't just stroll in here. Sorry, but St. Barbara's is more in need of good luck.
I saw your likeness just the other day too.
Shit. I wonder if anything's missing. I better look at my chests.
Be careful. It's... Thus, how can...
Would you
Needles, thread, pins, silk thread.
Let's talk about the... Here.
Oh, excellent. You made a fine purchase. Linen canvas. The finest canvas.
What? And I was beginning to worry what that was.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
I'm looking for the...
I don't know him, but this is a miner's tavern. They'll know. Or Wayman the innkeeper might know. Care, sir. God bless you.
Good day to you.
Lord be with you.
I'm looking...
Aye. Goatskins. If there's something you want to know, ask the man. Take care for now.
It happens! Just watch where you're going next time.
Oh, my back. Greetings.
I'm looking for...
There's plenty of fellas come to me looking to see some skin. But I've heard the name, though.
Aye, that's him.
I don't mix with his sort, so go and see Madam.
See you later.
they give their backs a proper kneading. All the girls do that. There must be something else. Greetings to you.
I'm looking for...
Do I know him? That fucker is the bane of our lives.
I'll go and sort things out.
So you should. And give him one or two.
Do you know where he might be?
How should I know? If I knew, he'd wring the bastard's neck in a trice. Last week alone, he robbed 3 of our customers.
Why does he choose...
A German merchant always has more coin in his purse than a...
Could you tell me where exactly?
Hard to say. You know how it is. Drunk, but it usually happens somewhere near the Black Horse. The bastard stays clear of the main streets.
Have you got any
What do you think? No, because words got round.
And is Udo here?
No, it's too early for him. He usually comes later in the evening. I reckon...
Thanks.
You're welcome. And have a word with Adam if you... I reckon he'd be keen to find...
I need a bath.
What'll it be this?
I could use...
Don't worry.
I can't wait.
All right.
Let's talk...
Certainly. Excellent.
I'm sorry if I startled you. That's just the way I like it. I'd be happy to do it again next time.
Hey! You've no business here. Are you looking to steal something?
You can't be here. Give up!
Easy now. I surrender.
I got it in for you. You're that bastard who's been snooping around. I'll have none of that. You...
Please. This is all just a...
Oh, I apologize.
Careful! Christ! Pardon me.
Good day.
I'm looking for this...
Is he a miner?
Don't think so.
Yeah, I'd ask the miners in any case. Well, see you later. Have a good evening. Y'all read.
I've come about your saying... I don't have him yet, but...
I'll read. Get up. Take care. And have a...
I'm looking for...
What do you want with him, Henry?
There's something I need him to...
What could he possibly tell you? Any road. You don't come to the Black Hole. We ain't no saints. Literally. And he...
Any idea?
Hard to say. And the word is he's got some wench at the bathhouse in Hradec Quarter. Round the...
You said...
Aye, spot on, mate. And besides, Goatskin would rather...
Do you know anything about his girl?
Nah, I just heard about her. It's Raj as fuck. Goatskin, Claudius Sin, and a sticky-fingered bugger. Mind, the lassies round here are the canniest. Main ones...
That's all I need to know.
Good luck with mine. God bless you, sir.
Greetings.
I'm looking for someone called
Goatskin? He turns up on the street now and then, but he never showed. No Germans come here. Goatskin's above all a slippery bastard who... What I do know is he likes robbing
It sounds like you're not...
It's the local yakkers who can't stand him. If you've got glint, come in and make yourself at home.
Any idea where I might find...
You could try asking in the bathhouse, behind the yards in Hradec. They get a lot of well-heeled, and some young wench there has been seeing Goatskin for...
Thanks.
Have something at least, since I helped you out, didn't I? Don't be a pinch purse.
But if we don't get Tony back, we can't show up to the fair, and we'll lose the fucking shoot fest.
Let's drink.
You shouldn't
Hey,
be
dearie.
bothering us here.
Come and have a sip. Greetings.
Have you got anything good to...
Of course I do, handsome. Would you...
Yeah, I'll have a drink.
Here you go. It'll make you feel real good. But how do you like to have a little...
Why not? While I'm here.
Old woman. If you know it, then so does half the town.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next.
Warum bist du nackt?
Greetings.
What?
I'm
Udo.
Aha.
Ebenfalls.
Miss
Klar. Bis bald. Eine gute... Abend für dich.
Listen...
Aus Tower...
Do you know...
Ein gutes Kind?
No.
Ah, ja.
It's been a pleasure.
Klar. Viel Erfolg, Heinrich.
God be with you.
Do you get a lot of
We used to. For more unfortunate.
How come?
I don't know. But it's a pity. They'll come back there. There's one German here, Udo, he's called. But that's all I can tell you.
He just drinks here.
Drinks and plays dice.
Thanks.
You're welcome. But stick around and spend... Farewell.
Herrgott.
Listen...
Aus Tower...
I think it's about time you... We're about to close the place.
Ah, so.
Don't worry.
Ja. Guten Abend für dich. Krüge hoch! Love, Kürtenberg. Kürtenberg. What a lovely city. Ein Prosit, ein Prosit.
Everything's in its place. Thank God.
Ein Prosit, ein Prosit. Zur Gemütlichkeit. Krüge hoch! Love Gutenberg. Prost! Gutenberg. Gutenberg. What a lovely city.
You silly doggy.
Prost! Ich bin drunk. Krüge hoch! Ein Prosit, ein
All right, minor Freunde. Hand over the geld and I won't, you know, hurt you.
Was? Was willst du?
What's going on here?
He wanted to rob me.
I can see that. I think you should go, Herr Udo.
Ja, ja. Danke.
This is some mix-up. I wasn't going to rob him, honest.
If I'm not mistaken, you're Goatskin.
Yeah, that's me, What do you want?
I have a couple of questions for you.
Look, I didn't. I never told nobody. Nobody. I swear. I'll even swear to Samuel on his God if he wants.
Who the hell is Samuel?
You weren't sent by Sam.
I wouldn't be asking you if I was, would I?
You know, like, I promise not to talk about it no more.
I get that, but do you think they'll just forget about it? How long do you intend to hide?
Until...
I could help you with that. I know a lot of... If you help me...
That sounds, you know, promising.
Coin shouldn't be a problem. How much do you want so you can disappear in peace?
Not much, a few score groschen. That won't be...
Here you are. But you're gonna...
Right. Well, I like talking, you know, like...
I heard you were spying for some nobleman. Is that true?
I was doing nothing but, you know, like, spying for 2 weeks.
Who is this Samuel you're so afraid of?
He just hired me. He's one of them lot. You know, them... He was nice to me till I started blabbing.
Do you know where I could find...
Go to that, you know, synagogue. He hangs around it in front of it and people, like, brings him news of what's on the grapevine, you know. And evenings he sits around at the King Solomon. It's like a, you know, a Jew... Watch out. They ain't too welcoming towards our...
Have you ever heard the name
I don't know him, but I heard Samuel telling his people, like them Jews, I mean, about this... What's his name?
What exactly did he say? Did he...
I don't know. I just remembered a funny name. I don't pay...
What is it you did?
Mostly I was standing guard in front of that palace, you know, like Rutard's place. I was watching for who was going in and out, see? You know, who, with who, where...
And what went on there?
Well, people was coming and going, all sorts of nobles, and I'd tell Samuel what colours they was carrying. I was good at that.
I reckon I know what I need to know.
Of course.
so we don't fuck off. Coffee with you. The shit's in.
Stay close to the others.
I know the times are hard, and none of us has much to spare. But look around! Crime of all kinds.
Grüß Gott.
What about poisons?
Poisons? Who do you take me?
Why not?
What are poisons for? There was such a miscreant here. He reveled when poisoning began to be a problem in this. It said he leads danger. Rabstein or someplace like that. Bis bald, mein Herr.
Right.
Stay close to the others.
Greeting. What would you like, sir?
I'd like to do something.
That? Well. Thank you. Great. Happy to be of service. Take care, sir.
It's already cooled off. It's not worth it.
It's completely cold.
That looks good. Now just to temper it.
Careful.
It's not like they'll eat anything of yours. You don't have any fields.
No, but I like to pick mushrooms.
And they ate them all.
I brought you the axe.
Not so loud.
What are you afraid of? How could anyone...
Well, in one like that, certain... Here's the coin. And you know what? Try and stop by and see Master Eldris. Thank you, Henry. Till we meet again.
One beer.
Excuse me. God be with you. Sholem.
Are you lost?
What do you think?
It means you do not...
It means nation in Hebrew. So...
Good. All right. Not everyone is as tolerant as...
I'm looking for someone called Sam...
What do you want with him?
Is that you?
There are many Samuels here. And if I'm not good enough for you, I'm afraid...
I'm looking for John of Liechtenstein. I heard you...
I'm sure Samuel knows a lot. But I do...
It isn't just anyone looking for Liechtenstein. It'd be better for Samuel to say what he knows, if he doesn't want any unnecessary trouble.
I do not care who sent you. You will not impress me.
So how can I impress you?
Impressions are worth nothing. I'm only of interest to you, Goyim, when you need something.
All right.
An exchange. I have this one problem none of my people...
Well, if your people can't handle...
You are no better than my people. But unfortunately, they were all born...
I understand.
You probably know that my people face outbreaks of hatred from time to time. Usually it is started by some scum spreading rumors that we eat Christian babies or...
Well, those are usually debtors who don't want...
That is what I used to think as well. It would make sense. There are those who do it just out of spite. And because they can get... away with it. We are not Christians. I have heard that such people are meeting in an... I need someone to get among them. Find out what...
All right.
Agreed. They usually meet...
At the start of the day, according to my...
I see you're in the know. At the start of my day, so when the first 3 stars come out.
Right. So they meet after sunset. The miners' district, an abandoned house with a small yard by the ramparts.
That's right. I reckon you can still catch up with them there today, if you get them to let you join them. Try and find out what they're planning, and you'll have fulfilled your sum.
You'll keep your end.
Don't worry.
Here you go. Take it. Here, Mutt. Come here, boy.
show your stuff.
Mercy! I surrender!
You've been loitering around where you don't think where you've been you'll pay a fine.
You ought to be ashamed.
Fuck you!
I'll go and have a look.
No fear. I'll take that swine.
Hey! Over here! Give him what for!
I'll whip your ass so much you'll be looking forward to the cane. Who's there?
What happened here? What is this racket here?
I'm fussing over nothing.
I don't know yet. We'll have to see.
A thief! Catch him! Guards! Look up!
Sacra.
Someone got here before me.
But it wasn't too bad in the end. Almost nothing happened. So I broke one of his arms.
What?
This woman.
You can't be here.
I told him it was a...
My wares will bring you joy.
Gotcha, fella.
Out. It was you.
Good day to you.
Greetings to you two.
Hey! Hey! Open up! Open up!
Gurwell, what are you doing, Moishe?
Futza Capora, piece of junk. Never mind. We'll cut this shit down.
Ich reiß dir deinen Arsch auf. Ha! Zeig, was du drauf hast.
I'm all yours.
You know, you've got a saying for moments like this. If you can't bite, don't show your teeth.
You should never have come snooping around where you don't belong. That Philistine Sigismund has sent all sorts of bastards and spies after me.
Look, I'm not...
But I have to say, you're about the cheekiest mamser of them all, asking me straight out about Liechtenstein.
But I'm not... I'm not Sigismund's spy.
Oh, you're not. So whose spy are you then?
I was sent by Sir Radzig Cobbler. Liechtenstein knows him.
A nice tale. Can you prove it?
Yeah, my sword. It's got Sir Radzig's crest on it.
Well, unfortunately for you, I haven't the slightest ahnung who that is.
Jakob, wait. I've changed my mind. He's coming with us.
Wait. Who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbor's daughter, any dirt you can dig up. Off you go! Oh, who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure, but he says he knows you and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Ah. Of course. Henry. Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on my visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort. And bodyguard.
Quite. Quite. But tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
Well, I've got plenty of time. And actually, I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand a lot of wine. Please, take a seat and tell me everything.
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
Not well. As we were approaching Trotsky, we were attacked by bandits. They killed all our men.
What?
We only got away by a hair's breadth. and we lost everything, including the message. We ended up in rags, like beggars. They wouldn't let us into the castle. After that, we tried to get by as best we could.
Good God! I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
Yes, but it was touch and go.
I like exciting stories.
Well, you'll love this one, then. Apart from being ambushed and almost killed, Capon ended up on the gallows for poaching.
A nobleman? On the gallows for poaching?
It was a mistake, of course. He really did have a noose round his neck, though. But it all worked out in the end.
Good gracious! But tell me, who ambushed you?
Well, that's interesting as well. Istvan Toth and some others.
What? That sneaky rat from Talmberg? He's still alive?
Not anymore.
You? Well done. Let's drink to that.
Death to the enemy.
What happened next?
Von Bergov was attacked around the same time by the same men, so we thought we were on the same side as him. And we wanted to help him catch the bandits as a goodwill gesture.
Why didn't he catch them himself?
He tried. We found out for him that the bandits were holed up at Nabokov. When he sent his soldiers to their lair, we went with them. We wanted to be there and get Istvan.
And that's where you killed him?
No. We were nearly killed ourselves. Again.
By Istvan?
No, he wasn't there. The bandits were led by a fellow who fucked us right up, and von Bergov's entire force, too. He lured us into a trap and slaughtered everyone. Me and Capon were the only survivors.
It sounds like your guardian angel never gets a moment's rest.
Yeah, there was some luck in it. But it was more that Zizka knew he could get a ransom for Capon.
Wait, Zizka? He's the one who almost killed you.
Aye. He's called Jan Zizka, of Trotsnov.
Well, blow me down. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well.
And what the hell was Istvan Toth doing with him?
It turned out he was spying for von Bergov. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused.
That makes two of us. Maybe we'll understand better if we get drunk.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then. After Zizka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side, and Istvan had to flee.
So when did you kill that bastard?
Not till some time later. Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Bergov and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the Finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon. Then what?
We didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and took us all prisoner. They took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Zizka, we managed to escape.
Zizka. That man always has a trick or two in reserve.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toth, and finally took my revenge for everything he did.
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings, then. And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
Well, the most fitting thing to call him would be hostage, because that's what he is now.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Bergov took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
You can say that again.
For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. They're after me as if I owed taxes. Ah, if only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say as it happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobst just after we arrived at Suchdal. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Ah, Jobst.
I must admit, I see his point. He has plans. He wants to take advantage of the truce while it lasts. And he doesn't want to provoke Sigismund into starting warring again. And he's probably right about Capon. Nobody's going to throw away the chance of a fat ransom, or waste a nice opportunity for blackmail.
It's true I can take care of myself. But the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like, or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon, whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then...
And also, it's about your safety.
My safety?
You know, they tortured us. Zizka, Godwin and me. They asked about Jobst's plans and about you. I'd have held out, but Godwin... He told them where you were.
Where I am? In this city, you mean? That's not such a terrible betrayal. Gutenberg is a big city. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Not that they have not tried. They almost caught you a couple of times. If it were not for my people.
That's true, of course. But I'm not going to bear a grudge. The executioner always gets what he wants. And if he hadn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
Thank you. You don't know how much it means to me.
Don't worry your head over it. If I was tortured, I'd tell them everything I knew before the iron was hot.
Well, thanks.
But I'd regret it as well. I don't like pain, that's all. Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
That's exactly why I came to see you.
Oh. How's that?
Because you move in certain circles.
And?
You conspire. You hear all the rumors.
So?
So you might know where they're holding him.
Sigurd... Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malashov Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to von Berkhoff?
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkhoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malashov? And if von Berkhoff is there...
That's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malashov Fortress.
Well, that's fucked then. How the hell 3 of us conquer a fortress, and one of us a woman?
That's a conquest I'd like to see. It would go down in history.
The history of suicidal madness.
You can't just launch an assault on Malashov. It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long ladders and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
Careful! Jobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. And this would be serious trouble. But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malashov belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new tenant. I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests, he'll...
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door into his old home. And he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who'll help him.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got.
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian...
All right.
Once you have some news, you know where to find me. Is it...
Come to think of it, I've no...
We're in the Jewish quarter, in the basement of the King Solomon Tavern, below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here, but I will tell my people...
Thanks. All right.
Good luck. And be careful. There's bound to be spies swarming around the pub.
Tell me about it.
Wait a moment. We have your sword.
Ah.
I must say, it is a fine piece.
My father, Lord Radzig Kobyla, gave it to me for safekeeping.
He clearly knows about such things.
Because it was made by a great sword.
I can see that. Take care of it.
I will.
Was machst du? Chamer, I'm sleeping here.
Shouldn't be walking around with us.
Something of you?
Yes? What is this about?
Your immortal soul. I'd like to discuss it with you.
Tarry a while, young man. Are you truly...
Aye. I'm pretty happy.
Huh. And you're clearly also bursting with blissful... Know that the immortal soul inherently makes no distinction between happiness and unhappiness and nothing... Tell me. What?
Stop where you are. We're after you. Give up.
A man should be fearless, prepared.
A warrior. Shining armor. The blade...
Something like that.
Everything turns to dust eventually. What if I told you only one path leads to eternal salvation? A path destined for those who see the light, who understand. The path of true faith, divine love, and unending humility. And that is a path you too, my young friend, can follow.
What should I do?
Renounce your life of sin and accept Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, according to his teachings. Unreservedly and unconditionally. Christ must enter your soul. Fill it to the brim. Hell is approaching, and time is running out. Repent and pray, young man. Step forth onto the path towards salvation.
All right. I'll pray and repent, and trust in the salvation of my immortal soul. I hope it works.
A wise decision, young man. You'll look back on this day as a new beginning. I must be off now, young man. May God be with you, and the best of luck on your path, whatever it may be.
God be with you too.
God be with you. Here! I'd bash you in the face myself, but I'll leave that up to the experts. What?
I have not changed my answer. I will not sell you the rights to my mines. Not today, not tomorrow, nor in 100 years. You will not get your hands on my silver.
You forget I have influential friends. If you won't sell the mines, you'll lose them. Just like Malashov. Along with your life, if you defy me.
Mind your step. Two can play that game. Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh? When your self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
Seize that traitor!
Not another step.
You'll get yours too, Turtle Dove. What are you waiting for? Can't you see? They're threatening the Royal Mint Master!
He's one of them! Get him! Take that! I'll let your ass off! Yeah!
stand up to this! Jesus! I'm hit! Yeah! Don't spare him! This'll be quick! Nice hit! Slash him on the head!
Ah, damn. They gave me a going over.
You alright, sir? Looks like you...
Papa! My God!
I'm alright. What the hell was that, Rosa?
I saved your life, didn't...
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot. Now we have the... Do you have any idea what the...
Was I supposed to let one of Sigismund's lackeys insult us in our own home?
And you thought this was a better solution?
You know what? Let's just leave it be. I don't want to argue in front of the young man here. Apologies for the mess, stranger. There aren't usually so many corpses strewn about our courtyard.
Should I get rid of them?
Absolutely not. We'll call the guards and tell them what happened. That Ulrich Vavak and his men attacked us for no reason.
You think that will make them let us off the hook?
Not for free. But knowing young Plimo, the commander of the guard... But back to you, lad. Who are you? And why have you graced us with your visit?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, squire to Lord Capon of Perkstein.
Pleased to meet you. Conslin Rutard. And this feisty creature here is my daughter Rosa.
Like father, like daughter.
Why did your master send you to me, Henry?
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to hear that.
But I plan to rescue him. And I believe you can help me with that.
We can? How?
Lord Capon is held at Malashov.
Our Malashov? I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt its new master will lift a finger to do anything about it. But tell me, why would I meddle in matters that don't concern me?
Well, we all stand on the same side. Against Sigismund.
That is undoubtedly true. I don't like that ginger bastard either. Especially since his people started sticking their fingers in my coffers. But to get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured nobleman in a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help. I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous? It's madness. What if somebody finds out?
Nobody will know.
You haven't been in Kuttenberg for long, have you? The walls have ears here. I'd only end up with my head on the chopping block. And I don't even want to think about what they'd do to Rosa.
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks, we have to be careful.
Who is he, anyway?
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund himself. He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. It seems... And now we've killed his men. The king's men. I'll have to reach deep in... Like Rosa said, lad. As long as Vavak...
Then let's get rid of Vavak. He must have some weakness, right?
There may be one. It's obvious Vavak is getting richer than his office warrants. There are rumors going around. He even uses it to mint counterfeit groschen. If Sigismund were to find out, he'd have him executed.
But you need evidence to make such an accusation, right?
Exactly.
But how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the mint.
Find out? But how?
You're right. Only authorized my friend Peter of Pisek. They ousted him from the mint master's office, but his brother Christian remained in the Italian court. He wanted to become the mint master himself, but because of Vavak, he had to settle for the steward's office.
He hates him even more than we do on account of it.
And that's saying something.
Christian and I were just talking about his suspicions. He'd welcome any dirt you can dig up on Vavak, just as much as I would. If you go to him and ask for help, I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange for evidence of...
All right. I've already met Peter of Pisek, and I know he can be trusted. Let's hope the same goes for his brother.
Excellent. You'll find Christian and Horshan at the... Tell him the password, Via Argentum, the path of silver. But be careful, both of you.
We'll be praying for... Take care of yourself, stranger. I hope you come back to us soon.
Excuse me.
Quick! Quick! Ka! Ja! Quick! Ka! Quick! Ka!
So, this is the road to Billiny. Now just to find Hensel and that damn stag.
Quick! Quick! Go! Go! Ka! Ka!
What's that there? Could this have fallen out of the cart? That blood is absolutely fresh. I'll look further along this path. Interesting. A heavily loaded cart recently passed this way, but why did it leave the road? An abandoned cart. Those robbers couldn't have got far. Cart's empty, the horse nowhere to be seen. Just the harness. And a trail of blood over here. Where does it lead? This'll probably be poor old Hensel. Didn't even bury him, the swine. And the main thing is, they took that damn standard. Could that mill be hiding something? I'll take a closer look.
Show me what your needs are. Show your stuff. Didn't see that coming, eh? I'm all yours. Quarterback, I'm wounded.
What do you want?
God, the mill hands. Oh, they've been chopped to bits.
always glad to see polite people.
God be with you.
You silly dog.
Another thing.
Yes?
I heard he left for Prague.
Oh, how long has he been gone?
A few days. You won't catch him now.
Damn it, you're right, we won't. But try explaining that to those irate villagers.
Well, that's your concern now.
Thank you kindly.
How's it going, Captain?
Sehr interessant.
What of it?
Zum Glück nicht. If you're looking for einen Pfuschen.
I'd like to...
Ich bin so alt. Ich kann so ins Bett. Willst du es mir... Gut, gut. Erstens. Ha! Und jetzt? Na und? Ist doch gut, oder?
Have you lost something?
Quite the opposite, my friend. Treasure, to be...
Treasure?
I don't know yet, but this map here, at least...
Maybe...
Well, but you'll give it back.
Of course.
Give it back, you hear me?
I could use some sleep.
Silly doggy.
Good evening. Do you need?
I'm looking for Matza.
Who's that?
Relax. She said you were supposed to bring her something. But instead, you're still hanging around. If you need help...
Thank God you... This job will be the... Everyone thought it was suspicious that I was driving girls to and...
What girls?
The ones who are going to work for Betty at the bathhouse. I can't take them. I don't want nobody looking at me.
What of it? There's no law against driving.
It's just with my face. Everyone wonders what pretty girls are doing with a boy. On top of that, I had a dream. And soldiers are bastards. They treat you like dirt. Like a...
Even if we're stopped, we're not carrying anything we're not allowed.
Just as you say. Nothing.
Even if there is trouble, I'll deal with it.
We haven't done nothing, have we? And if anything happens, I don't know you.
Where are the girls?
In there. The whole tavern knows about them.
Well, you get the wagon ready.
Oh well.
I was sent by Betty, the bath.
Aye, we know her, sweet.
She said you're supposed to work for her.
Well, about time. So far, we've had to make do with some local customers. Who are you?
Henry of Scalitz.
Well then, Henry.
Where do you know?
We met by chance. Before that, we was in a bathhouse in Backwater. Betty heard us, and then...
All of you?
That's right. She said, but the main thing is it's the city.
Are you girls gonna...
What do you think we're going...
I don't know.
What? We might want to join a nunnery.
The wagon's waiting.
You don't mean that dodgy...
Yeah, that's the...
He's right suspicious. Are you
Relax.
Just as well. Did you hear that, girl? The city...
I feel like laying down.